¿Qué pasó, mi gente? Bienvenido a una noche de desmadre with your favorite, la chingona, la nalgona, la chula G, and I'm here with
La Ransom.
If you're new here, welcome to Denver's hottest podcast, Aque, Mando, baby.
Welcome, everybody. What's up? And then we would shout out our sponsor, Be Good Dispensary. Hey, now. You can follow them. You can follow them on, IG and all platforms. And come check them out on Hampton and Broadway. Show some love. They got that fire pack, man.
Ooh, ooh.
I'm on one of those packs.
Aw, shit.
I'm about to be lighting up again.
Let us fuck. All right, Ransom.
This is crazy.
I don't know if you want to put your headphones backwards, but if you guys can't see us when you see this, it is Cinco de Mayo weekend. Ooh, ooh. You know, a lot of people quieren que hacemos el podcast en español, pero we're not going to do that. It's not who we are, but sí hablamos español. So, si eres de Mexico,
Damn.
tap it right now.
Damn.
Oh, damn. I left my phone over there. All right, Ransom.
Oh, shit.
What's up? Welcome.
What it is, girl?
You know.
This hat is fucking heavy.
There we go. Shout out to my abuelito, because every time I ask him when he comes from Mexico, I was like, can you bring me a sombrero? But that was like 5 years ago, so I have like a collection now.
Real?
I have a collection.
Do they sit on your dresser or what?
They're in the closet.
Hung
I
up?
definitely, yeah. I'm like, these are great for photo shoots, but yeah, they're heavy.
Shit, man.
I'm glad you wore it correctly, because a lot of people put them backwards.
I was
like,
just about to ask.
yeah.
I was
like,
literally just about to ask if this is right.
there we go. And my grandma for my fucking cinto. Hell yeah.
I know. Damn. You know what they say about that belt?
What?
The bigger the belt.
The bigger the dick? Is that
What?
bigger the ass whooping, maybe?
I heard the shoes, like, the more they curl, whatever,
Uh-huh.
is means they got money.
Oh, shit.
But I don't know.
First of all, I'm
It's just
brokey.
a rumor over
Shout
here.
out, Grandma.
I'm surprised you didn't bring me no damn shoes to wear. Or bring me a belt.
There we go. All right, guys. Well, like I said, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know, in Denver, we go all out all the time. Civic Center Park Festival. So if you guys see us there, say what's up.
Yeah, I'll be there, baby. Come see
So-
a real one.
I do want to talk about Cinco de Mayo just a little bit, just to educate our younger viewers, because a lot of people do get confused. Ransom, you want to go ahead and read number one?
Yeah. So, we're still on the first one, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Sorry.
Yes.
So, it's not Mexico's Independence Day.
It's not. It is not Independence Day. That's September 16th.
Yeah, September 16th. And Cinco de Mayo actually celebrates the Battle of the, what is it?
Puebla.
The Puebla.
Mm-hmm.
In 1862, when a small Mexican army defeated the powerful French forces. It was a major underdog moment.
There you go. Arriba
Damn.
Mexico.
Always
Yeah,
learn
the
some.
people. Yeah, I was like, some people, and you'd think that we know. We're millennials now. We're older. We're grown. Still, some people don't know that. So,
No, they really
if you
don't.
learn something new, like this video.
Like-
Go ahead. She's over here multitasking. That's
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to
talking
roll this
about.
up. This shit is fire. All
Mhm.
right, so Mexicans don't really celebrate it.
No. So this is definitely a U.S. thing. It's definitely some people would say Chicano, like tradition. Cinco de Mayo is it's pretty low key in Mexico. The over the top partying is a U.S. thing, especially with big populations that have Chicano communities. Hey, but nothing's wrong with that. I know some people get all upset, but fuck it.
All right. It was a flex for Mexican pride in the U.S.
Right. So it says on our handy dandy sheet here, Chicano activists in the 1960s started embracing Cinco de Mayo as a symbol of resistance and cultural pride. It's about fighting back against the odds and not just tacos and tequila.
Hey, tacos and tequilas. Okay.
And then we have a fun fact.
Tequila sales go crazy on Cinco de Mayo. We all knew that,
Right.
though. Same with the tacos, too, probably.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
I'm like,
Modelo's
I
probably.
can't even drink liquor.
It's Modelo
Damn.
time, fool.
I can't, fool.
What are you drinking on Cinco de Mayo?
Fucking agua fresca, because
Ooh.
I can't have fucking
Me too,
no
with some
liquor.
vodka in there, some Tito's. Ooh,
lovely.
I want one now. Damn.
So it says, tequila is one of the top days of the year for alcohol sales in the U.S., right up with New Year's and the Super Bowl.
I believe it.
And then
I really do believe it.
it says, the French were trying to build an empire in Mexico. France wanted to create a European stronghold in the Americas while the U.S. was distracted by the Civil War. But Mexico said, not today, colonizers. Get behind me, Satan.
I love this hat, but this shit is crazy.
There you go. No, your
fuck
hair's
up my
good.
braids?
You're cool. How's my hair? What's something that you love about being Peruvian?
What do I love about being Peruvian?
Yeah.
So I over here like fucking, what's his name, Lefty Gunplay.
Damn it.
One thing I love about being Peruvian or Peru, what did you say?
Being Peruvian.
One thing I love about being Peruvian is just like the history of the motherland. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's like Machu Picchu is one of the world's
I like
8
saying
wonders.
Machu Picchu.
It's like one of the world's 8th wonders. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there, and it's just, I mean, there's a story, just like how you said for Mexican Independence Day how they won the war and whatnot.
Yep.
Same with in Peru, when they found Machu Picchu, that was the Spaniards that came in and slaughtered them out, and it was crazy. But you know, and to see it, to go there and see that shit it's amazing.
Right.
It's a blessing. I mean, and how many people are really into their culture?
Right.
There's some people that really don't even know what they are, where their family's from, and that's crazy. Because in my family, we were raised like, yo, you're Peruvian. You know, this is what it is. This is what it ain't. You know.
Right.
Shoot.
I fucking love being Mexican, dude. I think I take a lot of pride in being Mexican. I think it's just the culture is so rich. It's beautiful. Like the women, especially, bitch. I love women of color. I admire beauty. I love just our build, our morals, our values. Like our houses are full of chisme, but full of love, and every stitch of clothing we wear, and our homemade recipes and the handmade tortillas. Like you feel it, you taste it, all that good stuff.
I love that shit too. And you gotta know, if you, one thing about a Hispanic family is if you ain't getting roasted and if they're not on your ass and they're always talking shit to you, that means they care.
Right.
So
I agree.
because you gotta worry when they don't say shit.
Right.
Cause I always feel awkward and weird when, you know, the Hispanic homie or whatever is, they're just quiet, you know, like,
Yeah.
nah, we're gonna make you laugh. We gonna be homies.
Right.
Even the abuela shit.
Oh my god.
I'll be kicking it with your abuela, having fun. Not
my
like that, but
gosh.
you're having fun, straight up.
Hell yeah. I love that. I love fucking drinking with my abuela too. Gigi, what's up?
Gigi.
I like, take a fucking shot, bitch.
To your grandma?
Yeah.
Gigi's your name?
That's what we call her. We call her Gigi.
La Gigi, ven pa' acá, mami.
Ah. Anyways, yeah, I love where I come from, what I look like. You know, like every other culture, there's some stuff we don't like, but you know, it's all love.
You know what's crazy for me is, like, man, you know, we all know, it's not a secret. Can't really have a full-blown conversation in Spanish. I understand it to a full extent, but when I went to Peru, I'll never forget when I seen a Chinese person speak Spanish
Oh, you
straight
told me.
fluent. It's crazy, but guess what?
I think it's so cool.
Yeah, it
intrigues
is.
Me.
It is, because you know what makes me feel like shit. I should know.
Yeah.
But we're going to have that talk with my dad, you know?
Oh, well, it's never too late to learn. You know what I mean?
No, it's not, but I get
You're
frustrated.
learning on the pod.
I get frustrated as fuck. But but those who do work with me, they do respect you more when you try. I noticed that.
Yes, that's all that matters. 'Cause my Spanish ain't perfect either, and Spanish was my first language. So I still butcher stuff 'cause I'm like, I don't fucking know how to say lobster or fucking rainbow. Like, what the fuck?
You really don't know how to say rainbow?
I can read Spanish. I can write Spanish. I don't know what the fuck.
You can write Spanish? I heard that's really hard.
Yeah, no.
So why don't you be a translator? Why don't you go to the courthouse and be a
Because
translator?
I'm a no sabo as a bitch.
What? You just said you could speak it.
That's why I said it's not perfect, but yeah, we can have a conversation. But like, I feel like my Spanish is more like street almost because I'm like
the
I don't know.
Spanglish?
No, not like Spanglish, but I'm saying like I said, like grammatically correct words. Like I don't fucking. When would I use the word whale in a sentence? You know?
Whale. How did you give use that word?
Stupid
I'm over here rolling up a Swisher.
Mm.
Grape, y'all, for those who are watching me lick this shit. They were watching me.
That's funny. Well,
I was going to say something. I was going to say...
go ahead.
No.
What?
I just
Arriba
can't-
Mexico.
Whoa.
What?
Mi vida.
Cinco de Drinko.
Well, you know what's crazy? You guys... I'm going to say this. It's crazy. What I can't... We're not going to say it and do it now, but I can say the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish, and it's crazy because they don't do that in school no more, which I was just realizing all high as fuck the other day. I was like, damn, because in elementary school, we would get up, go to school, breakfast, and they'd be like, good morning, and then they would make you stand up to say the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish and then in English.
It's crazy.
Now...
I'm just thinking about
About what?
there's a clip talking about Mexicans at Aque and all the fools that were in ESL. Do you remember ESL? It's like English second language.
Yes, I
And
do.
he's
Those
like,
were the homies.
Quiero una pizza, but they're like pizza, not pizza with the K.
Yeah.
Like,
Let
leave
me
us
get
alone.
Let me get a Pepsi. Said Pepsi.
Una coca.
Those are my homies. I love all the Spanish, and I think what's frustrating for me too is the dialect. You know, it's very different, especially with from Peru, and Spain. I mean, Central
But
America.
they're like similar enough where we could like have a conversation, you know?
Yeah, but then like I noticed a lot of like my dad would be like, "Who taught you that? That's Mexicans say that." I'd be like, "What?"
I love my Mexican homegirls.
I'm like, "What's up, way?" Like, what is this way? Chingao.
That's funny. What else was I gonna say? Damn it. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about, because again, I was lit too, and I was like, what should we talk about? And I go to these places and I see these young cats, and I'm like, I remember when I was that young, I'm like, how would I act when I worked my first couple jobs? Where did you work when you were younger? Like shitty jobs, now you're thinking about it.
Shit. Illiches.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shitty.
I always try to get one there in like Lakeside, and they're like, nah.
I had it good. It was pretty cool. It was fun. I always wanted to work at the mall, but I wasn't allowed to.
Foot Locker. Everybody always wanted Foot Locker, like Champs.
No, not me.
No.
I wanted to do something else.
What, the corn dog?
No, I wanted...
Wiener on a stick?
No, I wanted to work like in the jeans, like where they sold all the jeans.
Like what, JCPenney? Dude, JCPenney's are all
No,
gone
like
now.
denim, all that denim.
Oh, okay. So I worked a lot in the food industry, a lot. Chipotle for the longest. I started working.
Would?
Ship
You
home
would.
with my wife. I started working when I was 15. Summers, I was working at a concession stand, a traveling one, and we went all across Colorado. And so I was doing funnel cakes, fried Oreos, fried Snickers, tater twists, limeade, lemonade, all that shit. And it was, remember getting paid like $8 an hour?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, what the fuck? And they were paying me straight cash, 15, and that was a lot. So I know, so I was like, hell yeah. So I fuck with it, but it was only during the summertime. And then I was working at Chipotle for a long time. And I'm like, I'm thinking about it. And like when I first started, the morning shift was like a lot of older senoras who just like wanted a hobby because they were bored. And then the nighttime was like the college kids. And I was like, yeah, y'all need to move me to the night shift. So I went to the night shift. I remember like, because I was still too young to like buy alcohol or anything. And they were like buying us like a 40 of Smirnoff.
What?
And like some cigarettes.
What? What the fuck?
We thought we were cool.
Nerds.
I know.
I was always working like at Coors Field,
Okay.
and that was pretty cool because all your homies worked, all your homies went pulled up, all like it was fun. And like I mean, I think the hardest part working there was dedication because they gave you your own schedule, and I'm like 15, 16,
Yeah.
just fucking, I don't know, like you said, getting paid too,
Right. I was like, it's just funny to think about it now.
right? Fuck. What do the kids do
Damn, I'm
now?
old, but
What do the kids do now? I mean, I guess they go to Boondocks.
fucking laser nights. No, they
Laser
don't.
night? Fuck.
I'm just curious to know like what my son's gonna be when he's older and shit, because I feel like the cool kids, like everybody's just so like aware of their surroundings, like even like mental health stuff, that like they're all hip to this shit now. So like all
Mhm.
the cool kids work at Dutch Bros and they're all like nerdy.
Yeah, or they
like-
work at the fucking discount tires.
True. At least you guys are being productive though, because no one told us like, hey fool. Because I definitely want to teach my son, because I'm not a man, you know what I mean? I'm still a woman.
Are you
but
sure?
like learn how to fucking change a tire, learn how to take out a battery from your car, like shit like that. I'm like, dude, I don't even know. I mean, I do now as I'm an adult, but nobody taught me that when I was younger. So
Where was your dad helping you?
my parents were separated. They were divorced. My dad lived 2 hours away from where I lived.
Damn.
So
Damn.
yeah, but shit happens.
It does happen. Well, that's what's up. I think.
Let's see.
Fuck.
Now though, so when I go film content for these restaurants and stuff, I ran into like a little teenager who was working there. It is funny just 'cause they're so like awkward and like anxious and like.
Yeah. They are.
I'm like, chill out, dude. Just make my
chula.
boba.
It's just chula.
Oh yes. I just think it's funny that they just try to be cool 'cause they look at us like we're the cool ones.
Did you see me draw?
Nah.
That shit is nasty. I'm dead. Stop.
So you don't have any other memories you share?
Like,
At Elitch's, you weren't like kissing girls behind the rides and shit, or I'll let you on this ride for free, shawty. It's okay.
okay, so I wish it was like that, but I was trying to work where I wasn't known, so no one could really see me.
No.
No, I didn't
You're
want
weird.
to. No, I didn't want to. Because, like, back then, come on, we were childish. That's when MySpace just came out, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
I loved going to Elitch's. I loved walking around the mall too.
I think when I was younger, honestly, like, the cool part was, like, at first, nobody wants to be there, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be there. But at the end of the night, when you would close down and everybody would, like, we're all young, walking to the light rail, I'd bust a Mac here or there. I'd be like, what's up? I'm like, where you going? They'd be like, oh, we going to Inglewood Station. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm 2 stops before that. I'll go with you. You know, we just hang out.
Yeah.
And everybody knows not to go in that elevator by Pepsi Center that takes you on that bridge to Illich's. It smells like piss in there, so don't, you know.
Oh
There's
my
always a
gosh,
homeless guy
I
there.
believe it.
That's what the girls were like, oh, no, I don't want to go by myself. I'm like, girl, I'll walk with you.
That's funny.
I'm the type that I would walk them all the way home, even if it's on my way.
Back when life was simple.
Right? You remember that?
Damn it, I hate being an adult.
Just meet me.
getting
Start
old.
walking this way. I'll meet you.
No, and then it's crazy. Like my sister sent me a video too. It's like millennial parents talking to their kids, and they're like, "You mean your parents let you stay outside with no phone until the lights came off? They didn't know where you were. You were just supposed to show back up home." Like, yeah.
Yeah. My dad thought I was always around the block or at a friend's house, but really we were riding bikes like all the way across town.
Oh my god, and they'll never know.
Yeah, and we like to ride the bus because, like, honestly, I remember it used to be $1.10, $1.10.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wasn't fucking with the bus back then. I
No?
was too scared. No,
And-
I walked every fucking where though. I will say that.
And then the light rail, I was probably a junior when the light rail from high school started to open up.
Yeah.
like it was
And
crazy.
it was cooler. It was so much faster, huh?
Yeah, it was.
It was like the thing to do.
Yeah, it was just easier. There was no reason. But you know what? These days, kids they have all these programs where like you can ride a scooter from this time for this time and get 5 free rides if you have your school ID. You can get on the bus for free.
True, and there's
There's Uber links and
yes,
stuff.
they have to get like super clearance to be a Uber for children.
Yes.
And then if you live outside of the district but you have like Medicaid and shit, you qualify for free rides.
It's crazy.
It's good. I think that's
I
dope.
wish I had that.
Yeah, well, fuck. For real.
Like, all I remember was going to the bus stop.
I hated the school bus, too.
Yeah, you'd go to the bus stop. You would go to the bus stop, and then if you had this big... Sometimes you had a bus stop that had the picture with the bus routes and stuff. Other times you had to pick up and call that number.
I called that number a couple times.
I think it was like 9996,000. I swear to God, RTD. You'd punch in like the 4-digit
like, how do I
code.
Get to here to here?
No,
like,
no.
You're gonna take the L15.
You can. Yeah, they would answer, but you would just type in the numbers on the sign, and it would tell you the next 3 times that we're coming.
Dang, you're a smart little bitch, dude.
I had to. All I did was take that and the school bus too.
And how was your dad with rides though? You never asked him for a ride?
My dad was up early before I got ready for school, and then my mom. Honestly, my mom. One thing about my mom is she always looked up resources.
Mm-hmm.
So like whether it's go to the park to Llama and get you some free packs, like school stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got school passes. We got the RTD.
I didn't start doing that until I was a mom.
Really?
Because you'd be amazed how much free shit is out there.
Yes, you just gotta know your resources.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like free stuff?
Right. I don't care how much money you have, bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like if I get rich and I get famous, I'm still be shopping at Ross. I'm still gonna be at fucking Walmart. I'm not going to Target, bitch.
Man, we used to wear like what? Echo, Rockaware.
Did you ever shop at Kmart?
Always. I wish that place was still open.
I know.
That was good. It's like, I don't know. Shit's expensive as shit right now.
Oh my God, I know.
Like, I don't know. It was fun though. Nowadays it's just...
It's a different time.
It's cool, but if these kids really did what we did, they would have fun too.
Oh my God, you have no idea. So
but everybody wants to record.
Everybody wants to be on the internet. Fucking A. I knew this younger generation's more privileged fool because I was at a barbecue. There was no buns. And
but yours.
Then this fool goes, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat it then if there's not a bun." I'm like, "Damn, you ain't never struggled in your life if you haven't eaten a hot dog with a fucking slice of sandwich bread."
Sometimes I don't even need the bread. Shit, just give me that shit.
I know, for real.
That shit's diced up. What the hell? Did you hear? Did you hear? I heard right now this new what is this? Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
I heard this new generation wants the thumbs up, but emoji gone.
Why?
They said it's aggressive.
Oh God, put this in your bed, dude.
It's just crazy, I mean, think about it though. When you tell somebody how you feel and they just give you a thumbs up.
I mean, it's. I don't think it's aggressive. It's just like, okay, you're just bothering them. They're annoyed by you. And not aggressive though.
I don't know. This
fucking
shit's crazy.
Soft-ass marshmallow
Softies. I want marshmallows.
You fucking gummy bears. All right. Well, Ransom, it's our favorite time of the night.
Ah, shit.
Say it.
Down in the DMs.
Ooh.
Down in the DMs. Ding. We need that little soft bell sound.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at that. You go.
Yours
Always sets it up.
I mean, my phone is over there, but I remember this one.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
I got wait.
Let me just say this, okay? The podcast page is ran by everybody you see here, even those behind the camera, okay? It's ran by everybody. So when you guys send us messages, there's 4 people reading it, 4 people. So for someone to go out their way and say, "Who is the manager? I have a complaint." And I'm like, God, who is this Karen ass fool? And this is a grown-ass man.
Oh, my God.
And then he goes, "Complaints?" I said, "How can we help you?" "Complaints about the fan page." I'm like, "What fan page do we have, bitch?" And then the Chula one. I'm like,
oh.
I was like, her Instagram or her OF? The OF. And then I was like, what's the problem? And he's like, not enough content. I'm like,
saw that.
I was like, all right. And then I was like, he's like, you're telling me I gotta pay $15.99 just to see nothing? And I was like, it's like the fucking club, fool. You gotta pay an entrance fee. Like, I was like, send her a message if you want more. Like, you have to slide it in the message. He's like, are you kidding me? If I knew this, I'm like, fool, charge it to the game. That's just what it is.
Damn.
$15, you got me fucked up. No, and then did you see what I wrote? I was like, I don't know, no bitches who show their pussy for $14.99. You got me fucked up.
Yes.
Go to the strip club then. Fuck.
I read that before I went to bed. I giggled. I was
Oh my
like, what the fuck is going on?
Because ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
I don't get it.
And I'm an expensive hoe. Let me just say that, okay? But how fucking You're welcome.
Yeah, that fool was really upset. Complaint.
I know. Like, what is this? A fucking hotline? Can I speak to the manager? Fucking Karen ass.
Oh, he got through. He got through though.
Don't be that guy, dude.
Yes, please don't be that guy. All right, I got one. Listen to me. Oh man, I think Instagram is the most wildest fucking platform I have for myself. I had to block this fool, so hold on.
It's a dude?
Yeah, it was a dude. All right, here we go.
I don't want to read it.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So, he's cool. Like, we've been chatting. He's all like...
just casually talk to men now, bitch?
No, just people to tell me, like, straight up, this is mad love. Like, I love what you're doing. Like, this is
Let me
dope.
see that meaty vag.
So, he just reacts to everything. And then... Okay. All right. So... I just okay. So I was sick. Remember, I had COVID, right?
Yeah.
I was down bad. I had a nebulizer. I was on
Yes,
Instagram, just like showing everybody.
It, yeah.
And this guy slid up, and he was all like, "I don't even need that." He was all like, he slid up, and he said, "Damn, I hope you feel better." And I was like, "Thanks, I appreciate that." And he was all like, "You should just let me take care of you. Like, let me pull up. I can get you a care package." And I was like, first I'm just like,
does that come with a full body massage, baby girl?
Dude, no. I was just like, nah. I was like, nah. No, I didn't even write back. And then he wrote back again. And he was like, so I guess not, right?
Damn. DL as full. Once ransoms panocht, guys.
Dude, it just sucks because, like, it's like you girls, like, when you hang out with a dude and you think he's your friend and then they hits on you and you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
All the fools that talk to me hit on me. I don't get it. I learned that early in the game.
I mean, everyone can shoot their shot, but
Oh, I heard that too. They're like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
So that don't mean to fucking shoot your shot.
I don't know who you've been fucking with.
Because fools are bold as fuck. You see my DMs, bitch. That shit's wild as fuck.
There's a lot. I just,
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I had to block him because he kept saying, like, well, and then I posted me slapping ass, right?
Yes.
And he was like, wish that was you and me slapping that ass.
Oh my God.
I had to block him.
Dude, and then, because that's not the first fool who's done that. Do you remember that guy? You're like, hey, how do you know them? I was like, he's some fucking weirdo on my Snap. And he was talking to you, too. He was telling you some weirdo shit.
Ah, man, there's a lot
of
weird
like,
shit.
delete immediately.
I always hit
Abort.
She'll like, who this? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, it's cool you shot your shot, but like,
It's cool you shoot your shot.
Like, it's cool.
Don't encourage them.
I give you, like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm beautiful. I'm not hating. But like, I just felt like that fool was going too far. Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, don't be hitting on ransom. She likes vagine,
Yeah.
not the peeing, dude.
Okay, and then everybody's been asking me to ask you this.
What?
Everybody.
What?
All the fools, all the dudes, all the homies, all the bras.
Oh, fuck.
They want to know, do you like would getting your toe sucked? Like,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But does it turn you on when, like, even though they don't let you, like, these guys are like, nah, you don't need to wash your feet or nothing. Like, I want them in my mouth now.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't
Just
care?
don't kiss me after you suck my dirty ass toes, though.
Ugh.
Little shouty baby gift.
Okay, well, fuck it. You guys, your answers, guys. That's
got
the
pretty
number one fucking question I get. And I don't know why they don't ask you. It's just funny. People be like, what
Oh my
up?
God.
Where's your little podcast friend? I'm like, that's
You're
crazy.
little. That's Big Mamu.
This big mama,
That's
baby.
fucking chula mama sota. Dude, let me just say this because this thing makes me think of the last episode we did. So the whole anal.
Yeah.
So someone was like, "Nice as a fucking virgin. You can tell he's never done anal. Who's fucking scared of little taka?" And I was laughing my fucking ass off because they were like, I got bitches that was okay. He's like, first rule the anal, like you have to like clear your bowels, douche your butthole, like all this shit, right? Give me the full 411 on this shit. He's like, I've had bitches that are like, I haven't eaten all day. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
And that means they're getting anal. They're getting fucked tonight because they eat all day, so they're not shitting, so their butthole's clear.
What the fuck?
So I was like, bro, I said, but how does that work though when you like go to the club, have a one night stand and shit, and you're like, oh, I want to get fucked in my ass. They're not thinking about starving themselves all day.
People
like,
just have it on their mind all day is getting fucked in the ass sometimes.
I guess, dude.
What the
Especially
fuck?
that fucking with that Shannon Sharp
Oh,
situation.
yeah,
that bitch
yeah,
getting
yeah.
fucked in her butt.
Yo, I was just...
Leave it to the white girls.
You
more
see how
fucking-
Monique and what's his name? Fucking Cat Williams told him?
Oh my God.
You know, you see? See?
That's crazy.
Y'all want to record everything and talk about everything.
Your butthole, baby gravy.
Damn. Big uncles. Remember when he went live on he was having sex?
Yes.
Damn.
What was the girl's name?
I don't know.
Michelle. It was something.
Damn, you remember? You watched
Yeah.
when it was...
No, because I was like, ain't no way this is real. Because then someone was like, would you fuck Shannon Sharp? I was like, bro, he's a fit older dude. I'm like,
So
I
yes
like
or
older
no?
men.
So yes or no?
Probably.
Damn.
I wouldn't ask him for the 50 mil, though. But anyways. I would have signed the NDA in the beginning and say I agree to this amount.
Damn.
But
That
back
sucks.
to the down in the DM.
Ugh.
I had one other crazy thing happen to me.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know if you remember, there was a fake profile of me for a long time,
What?
and her name was Kelly Lopez.
That's whack asses.
Kelly Lopez. That's not my name. You guys, my government name is in my fucking Instagram page in the bio. But their name was Kelly Lopez, and I was like, all right, whatever. She hacked into my email, and back then, it was so much easier to get scammed and like, hey, reset your password, send your password here. I was a dumb bitch and fell for that. But then I caught on to it because then it was showing me where I was logged in, and it said Bakersfield, California. So I was like, and then I got freaked out because they were stealing all my kids' pictures, and then I stopped posting my son, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this no more. So I did, and then I was like, hey, whatever, I'm not gonna fall for the bullshit no more. Then I get a message last week.
Damn.
And they're like, Chula, where you been at? And I was like, oh, I've been on Aque, Mando podcast. Damn, like, you went ghost. It's been like 3 years. You don't remember me? It's Pancho. And I was like, who the fuck is Pancho? And then I messaged him. I was like, refresh my memory. He's like, you don't remember me? Like, I was one of your Facebook homies. We talked all the time. We talked about your man and shit. I'm like, bro, I had a man in years. Did you telling me? So I was like, what? He goes, yeah, you went ghost. He's like, you had a lot more followers. I was like, how the fuck a fake profile have more followers than me?
It happens.
And then
It happens.
I was like, was it this page? Because it was like Kelly Baby 6969. That was the username. He goes, that was your page. I was like, that's not me, bro. You were talking to somebody else. He's like, fuck.
Catfished?
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I feel so bad. I can't believe that. It was,
Yeah,
I was
deep
like, call Catfish right now. Call Catfish. Find that fucking bitch. Because I was like, that's crazy, bro. Like, that someone would want my life.
I've had that.
That's crazy. I'm like, who has time for that?
Dude,
Hmm.
I've had that. And whoever made my fake profile made a fake profile of my girlfriend.
Your girl. Oh, yeah. I remember that. We talked about
Yeah,
that.
and it was weird.
I do remember.
It was weird. Like, who has time?
Well, it's like, no. And then, like, I feel bad for them when they have to act like somebody else. but it's like kind of flattering that they're like, oh, I want to be ransom. You know what I mean? I want to be chula. I want that. But that's creepy, dude.
You guys just gotta be yourself because I'm already taken. For real. I don't know. That's crazy.
It is. I was like, this is crazy. And I'm like, dude, it's 2025. That was like more than 10 years ago. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like, who else?
We should look up your old MySpace. You think it's up?
Nah.
Remember that shit?
No.
Yeah.
I would love. Man, if Facebook could turn into MySpace, I would love that. At least let me put a song on my profile.
I was just reading something about Tom MySpace. He sold it. I forget for how much. I think it was like 3 mil. I don't know. Millions.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dedicated his whole life after that to just photography, which is crazy. Which is pretty cool.
Damn.
Tom's
all cash out.
Tom, you always have a friend in me.
I know. I want to be Tom's friend. That was like a cool thing too. Top 10.
Top 10.
Tom's.
Top 10.
Well, you guys, it's been real.
Too real.
Damn, can you grab my phone? I wrote down the Spanish phrase of the day.
Damn,
Tell me your
Daniel.
panoch. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the pythons. There we go. Flies dyke on the pod, dude. Don't step on my sombrero. Dude. Would you judge me if I was like, I didn't have to fart so loud? Would you? Do you fart in front of your friends?
Yeah,
Don't lie, bitch.
I do.
What do you do?
I fart. Fucking
But
let
do
it
you
out.
say it like, hey, I got to fart?
No, I just fucking sneak them, and they're like, "Oh fuck." Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, boys are nasty. They just stink. Bad. My brother's the worst. I ask him, I go, "How do you just fart on your own?" He goes, "I don't know. I just do it."
Oh, my God. No. my
Ready?
God. Hold on. I'm looking. Sorry, I'm texting.
I'm over here grubbing on some fucking dill pickles, y'all. The sunflower seeds, fire. One of my favorite. This and the fucking hot Cheeto ones. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Sunflower seeds are addicting as fuck.
Okay.
Well, bud, hurry up.
No, this is a corny.
What?
Say ando
Ando?
bien
Bien
caliente.
caliente.
Ando bien caliente.
On what?
Ando
Ando
muy
muy.
caliente.
I'm hot?
Yeah, but that means horny.
Oh, shit. But I thought caliente was
Soy
hot.
la más perra que nunca. Soy más perra que nunca.
What is that?
I'm more.
Oh, shit.
It's like a whore. Bitch is like a horse. I'm more horse than ever.
What the fuck? How do you think of these?
You know,
is on your mind?
That's a beautiful thing. Nah, I just think of funny shit all the time. Cara de panocha.
Oh, Loki, some Mexican music has been growing on me.
That's another beautiful thing about the culture. Like, you know, from
music.
Peru, from Mexico, from
The dances.
you can say the most beautiful things in Spanish, and it does not translate over in English the same at all.
Like, you could tell me to shut the fuck up, you dumbass, in Spanish, and that's beautiful. Especially coming from a hot bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'll shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh.
What's my weakness?
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we want to shout out our official sponsor, Be Good Dispensaries, for holding it down. Para las chingonas de Colorado. You know what it is. Aquí on Mando podcast. You guys make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all of that below. And if you have a DM, hey, send it our way too. Completely anonymous.
Hell yeah. Send me some shit. Let me read some wild shit.
And of course, con todo amor, gente para la gente. We're always here for you guys. Your favorite homegirls. Tap the fuck in. Until next time, I'm your host, La Chula G.
And I'm the other host, La Ranza motherfuckers. See you later.